All right, real quick. I just dropped off my kid at school and I'm in the garage right now. So I found out about Charlie Kirk yesterday when I was chilling on the couch and my wife was like, hey, some conservative guy got shot. And she's not conservative, so she doesn't know who he is. And I didn't know I didn't know who got shot. So I was like, okay, hey, say the name. Like, who got shot? She said, Charlie Kirk. I was like, oh no. Because in the back of my mind, I always knew it was a possibility. He's always in large crowds, and he is probably one of the most effective, persuasive voices that was reaching out to non-conservatives. And he was one of the people who basically converted me. Not the only one, but one of them. He had talks about morality, and I was just digging into politics at the time because this was before the 2024 election. So I was like, okay, let me learn about politics and liberals and conservatives and all that stuff. And Charlie Kirk kept coming up, and he helped change my worldview to turn my heart towards Jesus Christ. I'm still on a faith journey. I want to clarify, I'm not baptized or anything like that, but it's been over a year now, and I'm still trying to build my faith. So yesterday was tough, and she didn't understand it. She didn't know who he was, and my wife and I we're in different journeys. But I just try to trust in God and see where that takes me, and hope for the best. That we can all, my family and my friends and everyone and you and all of us can turn towards what's good, and I believe that God is what's good, and it's tough because God allowed Charlie Kirk to be murdered yesterday. We don't know God's plan, but I think it was almost poetic that someone said he got shot in the voice, which was symbolic, and his organization was called Turning Point USA, and he could very well be the turning point for something. We don't know yet, but you can't silence what he said. You can't silence Charlie Kirk, because he's dead now, but now his voice will be amplified. He's a martyr, and it's made me want to speak out more. And now it's put things into perspective that it's just not life on earth that we need to concern about. Life on earth is full of distractions and temptations and everything, and eternity is what we're trying to work towards. So that's kind of what's been on my mind. I know a lot of people believe in the faith but don't talk about it, and I think my feeling is that now that people will want to fill in the gap that Charlie Kirk has left. There can never be another Charlie Kirk. He was amazing, and obviously divisive and controversial, and I don't agree with everything he says. I don't agree. Nobody should agree with 100% of everything. That's not of anything someone says. I mean, you're not another person. You have a different point of view, different perspective on things. So I disagree with Charlie Kirk on some things and on a lot of things, and especially the way he says things is a little bit, not more vinegar than honey, as some might say. So, I think is everyone who believes in truth and believes in something higher, believes in what's right, I think will feel compelled to step up and kind of altogether fill that gap. And it's sad to see the people celebrating his death, gloating about it, cheering about it, joking about it. I think Charlie Kirk would have supported their freedom to say that. He would have never wanted people to not speak their mind. But obviously he would probably say that's heartless and cruel. And I think it definitely is. But people are free to say what they believe. That's the whole game. Whatever you want to say, you can say it. That's freedom of speech. And I just think that it's sad that their hearts are so hardened and some even just so heartless, so caught up in hate that so many people preach loving people, but then hating on those who disagree with them. You can hate on someone. I mean, you can disagree with someone without hating them, especially not killing them. I really hope they bring justice to the person. I heard that they have not caught the person yet. Obviously, from a Christian point of view, it's no retaliation is on anyone's mind, or not on my mind. I'm sure some people just feel angry and want to do something, but Jesus taught us that violence just gets more violence. So just grieve, trust in God, reflect. That's all we can do. And it's just sad because this is so wrong on multiple levels, because obviously it's a murder. But Charlie Kirk represented something so much more. He represented truth, speaking in truth, or trying your best to speak in truth, and God, and just symbolic of the state of our country, that people are killing people over political differences, presumably. Anyway, I should get inside now. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, and prayers to him and his family, and God bless everyone and in our country, and let's just look to God in this time and trust God.